Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Dr. Indrima, and in today's video you will get an insight into a lot of questions that is troubling you and bothering you since the Neet PG results have come out. For example, are you not happy with the rank that you got this time? Do you want your dream branch very badly? Are you in a dilemma whether to drop this year or to take up any branch? You're not able to figure out what exactly should be your best decision at this point of time. If you're facing trouble deciding what you should do at this point of time, then this video is for you. So first of all, this video is only dedicated to those students who are not satisfied with their rank and are in a dilemma as to what you should do. I would like to tell you that you should not feel inferior or bad or sad about it, because you have given your best. In this kind of journey, we do sometimes get lost, and that's very natural. You may have faced situations which have interfered with your preparation or maybe there are other external factors. So first of all, if you have not been able to achieve a good rank, there are some reasons behind it, and only when we know the reasons, we're able to find solutions for that. There are some reasons which are under our control and some reasons which are not under our control. Reasons which are not under our control are, for example, this year we know that the normalization process has been implemented and there has been reports of rank inflation, at the same time marks discrepancies and whatnot. So the mid-rankers have suffered comparatively more this year, I believe, but that is not in our control. What is the guarantee that next year also this kind of things will not happen? So we can never leave our decision based on things which we can't control. Number two, did you have any emotional turmoil or family pressure or financial problem or any kind of big issues in your life going on that has actually hampered your preparation phase? Is there any kind of incident which happened just close to your exams, or any kind of illness that you suffered close to exam which did not allow you to give your best? Because we know that whatever preparation you do the entire year, the last few months are supposedly the most important duration that you need to concentrate the most, and if in that duration you have suffered some way or the other, then to get a rank which did not satisfy you is very natural. Are you an intern who has been working in college so that you did not get time to study, or are you a person who kind of is doing job side by side, that's why you couldn't put your entire effort into your preparation? Or is it just that you had a lack of discipline, you had a lack of motivation, and you kind of supposedly wasted your time over certain things like social media or something or the other, and you could not concentrate? It is just your mistake that you did not do it? Or is it that you did not get proper guidance, you did not have proper study materials or resources? Or did you have strategy problems? Because we know that strategy and resources are two most important things that you need to crack this kind of competitive exams. By strategy, I mean, did you have proper schedule and timeline? Did you make any routine for yourself while studying? Did you do the previous year's questions and the related topics in depth? Did you practice MCQs almost regularly, and did you keep assessing your weak areas and kept working on them every single day? In spite of applying all these things, you did not get your desired results. Is it something like that? Well, the points I mentioned here are all the points that are in our control, but we did not do it in the right way. So there are two groups of students now. One group who has not done any of this and has given their best shot, had a proper routine, did their proper study with good resources and have given it their all. But somewhere or the other, they themselves don't know what happened and the rank went down. These are a class of people. The other class of people is who knows that they have made mistakes. All the points that I mentioned, some way or the other relates to you, and you know that yes, I might have done my preparation a little stronger, but because of this disadvantage or reason, I could not do it. So I'm going to address each of this group one by one. If you have given your best shot this time and you know that you have left no stone unturned this year to appear for the exam, and still you did not get your dream branch, then I want to ask you, on what basis will you drop this year? If you drop this year, do you know what are the things that you went wrong with? If you don't know what you went wrong with, then the next year you will again prepare in the same way. So there is no point in dropping this year, because no way can you improve, because you've already given your 100% this time. So I will request you not to take any other drop and go with the branch that you're getting this time. Believe me, every branch is good. And if you still are in dilemma that you wanted a dream branch and now you don't even know what to improve the next year, and you also don't want to take up the branch this year, then I will tell you, you should concentrate your mind, watch some good videos. Please reconsider all these points once again. You must have gone wrong somewhere, because it cannot happen that you have given your best, you have done everything, and you still didn't get the rank that you deserve. Now, coming to the category which most students usually belong, is the category where all of these points are mentioned above, any one of them is yes. Then you should ask a set of questions for yourself before you take the drop. Number one, if you are doing any kind of job, then I will request you to please leave the job at least 4 months before the exam, because we know the ideal time to prepare is 6 to 8 months, and the ideal number of hours to study is 12 to 14 hours a day. If you have not been able to do this in the last 3-4 months, then your preparation will suffer, because you need a lot of concentration during that time to develop the gut feeling. The so-called gut feeling is very important, and that comes and that gets developed only with a lot of concentration, and your mind is not diverted anywhere. That is why last 3 months are the most useful time that you can actually prepare. So I would request you to please leave your job in that duration. At least 3 months you can very well manage, and give your entire effort. Study for 12 to 14 hours a day with a lot of concentration, so that you will never have regret about it. Number 2 is, if you're an intern, then yes, you obviously have 1 more year at your hand. You can and you should take a drop, because there are high chances that next year you will get more time to prepare. Do you have a dream branch and you want that madly? Is it like that you can't do with any other branch? You can't imagine your life and yourself without that branch for the rest of your life? Are you so much in love with that branch that you just can't do without it, and you are not getting that this time? Then yes, you should take a drop and start working for it, because all your life you can't live under this burden. I don't want you to have this thing in your mind all your life, ki what I wanted the most in my life, I didn't get that. That's why I'm a failure. I don't want you to think like that, because that will actually make you feel very inferior. Before you take a drop, you should ask yourself whether you can stay motivated throughout this course of time, which is almost 1 year. So it is not an easy thing to do. It is not at all easy to take a drop, because you have to give an equal amount, if not more, for every single day for the upcoming 1 year. And there are a lot of people who get lost midway and who get burnt out midway. I'm going to share my story and tell you that yes, I also wanted to take a drop, because the year I did my counseling was not my target year. But since I secured 11,000 rank, I was skeptical whether next year I will get better rank or my rank will suffer more. The second point was that I already studied for almost 6 to 7 months, and I started my preparation from the month of January, and I had my exams around May, and even after that I was continuing my preparation because I was attempting the next year. But by the month of August I was burnt out. So from January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, see 8 months, by the end of 8 months or 7 to 8 months, I was feeling burnt out. I wasn't able to concentrate the entire time. I was not able to study with the motivation and the zeal and the strength, because just shutting yourself off from everything in your life and just sitting inside your room and studying for 14 hours a day is not something that you can do for a long duration of time. That's why taking drop over and over again makes no sense. You have to understand that if you are taking a drop, you should be able to secure yourself in a position that you will get your deserved rank. And for that, you need good study materials, good resources, you need good environment to study. Those are other things that I will discuss in a separate video. What else do you need and what else do you focus on if you are preparing? But here I would want you to understand that you need to make sure that you are not having any disturbing factors this time, any emotional factors or any family pressure bothering you this time. And another very important thing is that you know what kind of mistakes you have made. You have to understand where you went wrong. Did you not do the MCQs properly? Did you not scrutinize your mistakes properly? What actually went wrong in your last preparation? What points did you not focus during your last preparation? If you don't know that, if you don't know how to figure out where you went wrong, then to take a drop blindly will be of no help. So I would request you to jot down the points. There are some few points which you must do in this preparation, like PYQs, assessing weak areas, highlighting your notes by the 3-color rule. There's a huge list. Then you can very well improve on that point the next year. As a backup plan, I would like to say that yes, you can start preparing at least till the counseling. INICET is also coming. That's also a very good way of assessing yourself. So you can definitely keep those options open. Else, I will tell you that if you are still not able to figure out, sometimes we are in such problems and such dilemmas that balancing your personal life, financial problems and your professional life is not easy. So for them, I would like to tell you that why are you even going ahead for a dream branch? Every branch is good. Whatever branch you're getting at your rank, I will request you to take that up and make the best out of it. Think from a broader perspective. Please don't compare yourself with others because you haven't walked life in their shoes and they haven't walked life in your shoes. There are a lot of students who are struggling with so many difficulties that you will not even be able to imagine. So at least the rank that you have got, try to embrace it and try to move ahead with it if you are not hell-bound to take a drop this time. Last but not the least, I will tell you that staying happy at heart is the most important thing. I think this branch, this professional life or whatever you do in your life is at one side, and your mental peace, happiness, your family counts a lot more than you think. Just don't go with the flow that others are doing, so I will also do the same thing. It is not like that. You can take better decisions about yourself. I think I've made these points very clear because taking a drop is not an easy decision. You know that you have to again walk through the fire once more. So be prepared for that. And if you are taking a drop, then make sure that this time you make no mistakes. Although there can be some unforeseen situations which we never expect. These are circumstances which we cannot predict because we know life is unpredictable, but at least we can try our best and leave the rest up to God. Else, I will request you to adjust with any branch you get because every branch is beautiful. So with that, we come to the end of this video. You can share with me any personal problem that you have in the comment section below. I love interacting with a lot of you, and if you like my content, then please consider subscribing. I will meet you very soon in some other video. Till then, take care and thank you for watching.